Hi everyone, I'm Huub Hildenbrand. Thanks for tuning into my channel, Huub Hildenbrand Guitar Academia. Today we will talk about fast movement. Last lesson we talked about scale sequences. Now it's also about, in a way it's about, sure, scale sequences, but it's more about these fast movements. We will go into that after the trailer. So let's get right into the endless ocean of music. Alright, if you're with me now, please go down in the description below. There you find a link for the PDF file, and there you have 3 pages today of fast movements, so 30 seconds notes all over. And in Indian music, there's also this term zamzama, and that actually describes these fast movements mostly in a very narrow range, emphasizing actually just one note, but making a lot of playing a lot of notes. So for example, the first is just in a way you can say it's a tremolo. It's just that. And by the way, all these patterns are played in diri-diri, so quick down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up strokes. And there's also a tempo assigned. And remember, last lesson we also had a tempo assigned. Now we have a different tempo assigned. Actually, it's slower than in the lesson before. But now we don't use this tempo for 16ths, but we use it for 30-second notes. So like 8 notes, like yeah, 8 notes. They are it's just one quarter note, just one beat. You can say. Okay, and I like these fast movements a lot, because for myself in my music I use them very frequently, and they are a great practice for coordination also. And as I said, they are very musical, and they are like nice, how do you say, like nice spices also for spicing up the music. Also when you play, for example, more slower stuff. I mean, like you do like in between. You play these quick movements, and this gives a lot of has a lot of attraction to listen. Oh, what is happening there? It's not so, especially when it's more slower tempo, then it doesn't get boring in a way. It's very lively. It's a nice tool. It's a nice tool to use. And also by practicing these movements, your coordination get better, and more you can also combine these movements, and then suddenly you play actually really some very fast stuff. But but these are all patterns, so you don't think. You think more in groups of notes here. So this, for example, like the first one. It's like I'm not thinking very much here. I'm just thinking, okay, I play first C, and then oops, I play a C, and it's just tremolo. And I can sequence that. I can play in the next measure. It's getting a bit quicker with the changes. Next measure would be, and in a way this, it's just a group of notes which is like, it's stored in my brain with just, it's just this, so I can just, I don't have to think so quick. I don't know whether that makes sense for you. I mean, it's like, if you play at a slower kind of a tempo, mostly you sync every note in a way. But if it's getting more quicker, and to be able to actually play more quick, the notes get chunked together in your brain. So your brain just sees like these 4 notes or eight notes as just one event. So it's easy to just play it and not think of 8 events. It's not like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1. It's just this. And then you yeah. Okay. The next line is just an inversion. Yeah, an inversion of the first line of measure 2, 3, 4. So it's I start with a higher note. Next is and then we have these next patterns, also nice. And then we have thirds. Oh, we go through them quick. That's cool. So we have, and we have, and then we have. Actually, the next one is really nice. We have a sort of a drone there, but and we have a melody. You can say it's like in a way it's already like counterpoint, like oblique motion, like one note stays while the other is moving. So, oops. And this upward means it's just it's working upward, very nice. It's like and so on. And downward, it's like yeah, you see? And then we have the next is so it's a bit more heavy, so good to practice. And the next is, and we can change this. And by the way, all these patterns, especially because of the right hand technique, they work for single strings. I mean, it's possible to change strings in that tempo, and this is also something I'm just practicing now. But for these patterns, it makes a lot of sense also to stay on one string, also on one sound, because every string sound has a as a particular sound, and by doing these zamzama movements, you stick to one sound. You don't change the string, and so and actually what your right hand is doing is just like a tremolo on one string, which is not so difficult after all in comparison to change strings. So you can just have your right hand is just moving. So there's also like so the right hand is just moving in the tremolo way. And we talked about check out the lesson about fast play, about how the right hand is going, especially for tremolo. I put the link down in the description below, and there you can just watch this video to understand the technique I'm using here. Okay, so there are different all these different patterns. Also in the sixth line, you have just these small fragments. Or okay, so these are, I like them very much. It's really like very, very, very nice if you improvise and you incorporate these fast movements, and this gives you a lot of very powerful sound in playing. Okay, then you have also like combinations in a way. Like the next line is first is like a combination of like the fourth measure. I mean, it's already in a sequence. So what you have there is like ending with one note to have the one also, because most of these movements they wanna end on the next one. So if I play, for example, the first bar of the third line, it's like so I want to end on the B again where I started. And in a way, it's you can say all these movements are in a way just embellishing one note. So you're not only thinking one chunk of like a technique, like one chunk of notes. That's one thing. No, you also think, okay, this is my note, my B. So you have a lot of notes, a lot of movements, quick movements, but in a way, underlying it's a very slow or peaceful basis. You can say it's like something like that. Okay, let's go on with the next. It's like oh, actually these last the last two lines on the first page, they are all in 3, and actually I have a song in my tune in my solo program which is in 3, and it's like this A New Dawn, and goes like. And so on, and I think I don't have a lesson uploaded yet, made yet with this song, but I'm if not I will for sure. But there I use in my improvisation. I always have it's like a G mixolydian thing, and in my improvisation I really like to use these fast movements, because also the tempo, like 1 2 3 1 2 3. It's very inviting to use these fast movements. So these movements are all what's written there. It's really, I composed them actually in the context of this song as patterns I use in my solo. So. Like a pattern which uses not only just one string. So there are exceptions. There are exceptions. I use the fourth position, and I go for the E. I go to the B string, but that's all actually. It's just for that one note. And you see, I just have these fast movements which are introduced before also on that page. It's just like you find this movement in the second bar in the third line. So it's like. Okay, so the last pattern is it's also this concept of adding one note. So we have always scale-wise motion, and we go first from B C, and then B C D C B, and then C D B C D E. So we always add one note and go up the whole scale. I mean this portion of the scale. All right, and so second page. Oh, there's this idea again of adding more and more notes. So we have like it's going to G, yes. Okay, and then we have have the next line is it's only upward, and I play this higher note on the next higher string, so I can it's more easy for me for the right hand. It's like and the downward motion is going. Okay. To play it quick, it's often good idea to find out how the with patterns or fragments which use string changes. It's a good idea to find good ways of playing the strings that is becoming a bit easier for the right hand. As I said, I'm practicing this now to be able to change string in a kind of a tremolo speed. Well, that's quite heavy, and I'm not really sure with my technique, with a metal pick and the way I'm playing, whether this is really will become the same speed. I'm really doubting it a bit. So I think it's like every kind of a speed also needs its kind of a technique, especially also has to do a lot with how you play and what your music is and what kind of pick plectrum you use and so on. So for this, I would really suggest to find good ways. Find good ways how to play this with the notes with your left hand to get a better, easier way for your right hand. Okay. This is the same kind of a third line. Is the same kind of a melody we had before, but it's as a sequence. The next line, there's also some nice movements. It's actually like an embellishment of the D. Well, next is upward means this is a nice sequence just for moving upward. And so on and downward. I have to practice this. This is a good that I played it. Then I know what I have to work on. Then we have the next is no, it's like these are combinations of the fast movements on the page before. Okay, there are actually some movements which which I like very much, but which I'm also having. I have to practice these. Actually, there's some I really choose to write down because they are actually like quite challenging, like the whole coordination thing, the way the finger move. But as I said, I really choose these fragments with really like musical. They should always make musical sense to me, and I hope to you also. Okay, so yeah, and so on. I mean, it's like the next here is what is this? No, it's like. And then we have. So I think it's also a sequence. Yeah, that's also a sequence. Okay, and the next would be yes, and then we have and all right, with the next fragment there are also the strings are assigned. So we have on the third string we have C and D. On the second string we have E and F. So it's like sequence. Then we have yes, also some stuff to practice. And then we have this also works quite good here. so on, kind of, and then Right, then we have on page 3. Actually, I think there's nothing to which I have to explain. And remember, if you're not sure about certain symbols, always on my homepage, on the Guitar Academia page, there, if you scroll down below the shop actually of the PDFs, there's a free PDF. This is a legend which will be always updated if there are coming new symbols which I changed or forgot or just add. And there's also always a date added, so you can see whether maybe there's already a newer version of that. And as I said, this is this PDF is for free, and you will find all the symbols which are here on this channel, used on this channel. Okay, I hope you enjoyed this lesson here, and you like these lessons here on Guitar Academia. So please don't forget to subscribe. There will be a lesson uploaded every Friday. And also there's a possibility to donate. Just go on my website, Guitar Academia, to the site, and there you find a button where you can donate to support my work here on this channel. Okay, that's it. Thanks for watching. My name is Huub Hildenbrand, and don't forget to download